Hey, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the channel. This is Hendu Jr., and this is going to be another challenge run of Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness. Now, just recently, just the other day, I put my Shadow Run on hold. Let's just say that. I didn't exactly say that. Oh no, I did say I was gonna just. I wasn't gonna try, but I'll give it one more chance. But I'm gonna do it on my newer computer, the one I'm currently recording on, and we'll deal with that when we deal with that. But for this one, I'm gonna do a different challenge run. I'm gonna make this a little easier on myself. So the idea is I'm going to run through the game with dark types specifically. Now, some of my rules, I still am figuring that out, honestly. I need to write them down or something. But some of the rules of my challenge are going to be that I need specifically, I'd have to use dark types, or whatever type it is that I'm focusing on. If the Mon can evolves into that form, I can then use that Mon. I say that because I don't know when I get a hold of the Exp share, and if it's late into the game, there's a lot of viable Mons that I won't be able to use because they aren't that type until much later on, because of the fact that I don't have the Exp shares. So I'm just going to go ahead and say if they can turn into that type at a later time, they're a viable option for the run through. Another thing is I am going to allow myself the use of Shadow Pokemon if I do not have the ability to have a full team of one specific type. Now, in a lot of cases, this is going to mean that the main form of my team is going to be Shadowmons. Yes. However, they don't really give you much of a boon. They are almost always going to be under-leveled compared to what you're fighting, and they are never going to be able to deal a whole lot of damage to other Shadowmons. That's kind of the idea that I'm going for, is that I want to try and use Shadowmons specifically against other Shadowmons. My main team, which is the non-Shadow Pokemon, will basically be there to try and wipe out the opponent's Pokemon so that I can then throw out my Shadowmons and weaken their Shadowmons. Depending on the type run that I'm doing, there is a fair possibility that there's a fair chance that I will be using a Shadowmon that is also the same type as what I'm trying to do. And in that situation, it kind of balances out. Because there's a lot of Shadowmons that are... Most of the Mons that I'm going to be catching for any specific type are going to be Shadowmons. There is, like, I can count on one hand the amount of Mons that I can catch outside of Shadowmons that are viable for type-specific runs. So it's going to be rough no matter how you look at it. That's why I want to allow Shadowmons to be part of the team, just because in a lot of these challenge runs, I'm not going to have access to some of the Mons until way late in game. One of them, which I'm not even going to bother trying, is Dragon. That's only because there's only 4 dragons in this entire game, and 3 of them are on, or no, 2 of them are on the final area of the game. 1 is a Wildmon, and 1 is after the post-credit scene. I'm not dealing with that. So, let's go ahead and get this started. There he is. Perfect. Hindu Jr. So, to start, I think I'm gonna grind out this for a decent natured mon, because my starter Eevee is probably one of the better. It's one of the more interesting starters the game's ever had. Because it basically allows you one of 6 options. Honestly, I mean, Eevee in and of itself isn't exactly a great option, but it is an option. So it gives you a particularly decent option for Pokemon. So if I could get something like, it looks like Modest would be best. Because most everything uses special attack in some way, shape, or form. The only ones that don't really specialize in special attack are Flareon and Umbreon. Flareon's more of a physical fighter, and Umbreon is just a tank. So if I get an Adamant, I'll take it. So it'll be interesting to see. Hold on a second. Alright, getting random texts. Yay. Don't recognize the number, so I guess we'll find out. But yeah, so basically I'm gonna be very much trying to alright, so but yeah, basically I'll be looking for some kind of a nature. If it's something like docile, I suppose I'll take it. It's easier than specifically grinding it out to get a particularly good nature, but it wouldn't be optimal. I would like Adamant is meh. That'd be good for specifically Flareon, which I'd be okay with. But otherwise, I think I would particularly want Modest, just because it works. Anyway. Finally through all that. Keep getting messages that I'm not used to. I'm not trying to read any of that. Okay, what do we got for Amon? So... Oh, that's funny. Alright. I guess I'm gonna go ahead and go with that. Holy crap. That's definitely not what I was expecting to get, but I will take it, I guess. That's funny. Alright, crap. So... Alright then. Let me go ahead and hop on over here. Emulation, save state, and save to slot 1. There we go. Now I have that saved. I can just start that right on up whenever I get to my fire run, which not so sure when that's going to happen, but it'll happen eventually. I need to quit wasting people's time doing other shit on the side, but things keep coming up. Alright, so... Alright. So that, I suppose, will work. Let me double check Umbreon real quick. Because I know Umbreon can learn a few physical moves, but... So it has Bite right off the bat, if I remember correctly. Yeah, which is fantastic. That works. Quick Attack would definitely be useful. Feint Attack is a guarantee hit, and then Moonlight for healing. That's not bad, actually. That's not bad at all. That works. Now, granted, he can learn some moves that you wouldn't expect, like, you know, Psychic, Shadow Ball. Well, Psychic is the surprise one there, but yeah. So, yeah. I think... Snatch. I'll take a look at that later. Yeah. So... Physical is an okay setup, but it's not the best. I would have rather boosted its special attack. No. At best, I could make it a dual attacker, but it's more of a defensive mon, so we'll go with it. Alright. Enough pandering and chatting and whatnot. Let's move on. Get this story moving. Alright. Go ahead and just skip through the story here. No one cares. If you really care, you can take a look at it elsewhere. Yeah, that's fine. You work with me, you stupid phone. Alright, so... Yeah, okay, that's it, I'm done. Turning my phone off. Not touching it. Alright. So... wasted a bunch of time on that. I could have gotten way further. Ah! No, no, no. Live. Live! Holy crap. Computer just suddenly tried to die on me. Okay. Alright, so... Go to my room, pick up my PDA. Oh my. Whatever. Not like I need to worry about that. Alright, so... There's my PDA. Get the treasure first. Hey, a couple potions. Yay. Probably never gonna use them, but you know, whatever. Alright. I think that one just basically told me to go and look for my sister. Yeah, okay. So in that situation, I just go up the elevator again. And talk to Aiden. Okay, so now he basically tells us where he more than likely is. Cool. Oh, okay. So it drags me into it one way or the other. I see. Don't care. Alright, cool. Yay! So go down the elevator again. And leave. Alright, so I could hold out, because if I just battled that dude and then I could get an Umbreon just a little earlier, but I need all the experience that I can get, so I'm gonna go ahead and fight this dude over here real quick. Alright. Alright, so just use Stab Tackle. Yeah, you're half my level. There's no way you can win. I don't know if EVs are a thing in this game, but they are what they are. I'm not gonna try and forcefully EV grind. That's just asking for problems. That's gonna take way too damn long. Alrighty then. Yeah, I'll go ahead and heal. I used a couple of moves. I want to heal. Alright, there we go. Cool. I wonder if I can speed the emulation up. Let me see here. Emulation. Toggle full screen, frame advance. Take screenshot. Frame advance. Oh. Not what I wanted. Okay. Options. Hotkey settings. Yeah, I'll figure this out later. I don't know if there's a way to speed up frame rate on this or what, but yeah, it would probably be under config maybe. Yeah, okay. I'll deal with it later. I'll figure it out. If I could figure out a way to speed it up, that would be great. At least then I could spend less time doing traveling. And then I could slow it down for the fight, or, you know, turn it back down to for the fights. But it is what it is. Alright. Yeah. Oh, yay. Oh, my internet went down. Well, shit. Okay. Well, I don't know what happened there, but okay. Everything lost connection. I have currently 3 things that were running off of the internet, and all 3 of them are now disconnected. So something happened to my internet. Probably something to do with payment. Let me double check that real quick. I'm pretty sure I paid last week though, or last month though. So I'll let this go through its animation. I'll pause the game, and then I'm gonna make a couple of calls and see what's going on here. Alright, sorry about that. I'm working on getting my internet back up and running. Yay. Fun. Alright, so go ahead and just keep using tackle. So kinda sucks. I don't know what the heck's going on, but I think my modem needs to be replaced, I think. Because I am not about to fight with that. That's a pain in the butt, honestly. Alright. Looks like Eevee's actually got some pretty good IVs into the defenses too, so that's good. As an Umbreon evolution, that is fantastic, actually. I like that. He will be absolutely monstrous defensively. That'll be good. I like having my defensive tanks. I should have gotten a soda when I was doing all that shit. Oopsie. Alright. Yeah, Hugh. Oh boy. That's right. They forced me to watch this one. I really don't care. Ugh. Alright. We done here. Cool. Oh, hey, there he is. Internet's back. Yay. Woohoo. That didn't take nearly as long as I thought it was going to. Alright. Not like recording this is going to affect anything, or not like the internet is going to affect this recording any, but you know, you never know sometimes. Alright, so oof, that's gonna be some there's gonna be some shit to watch once I'm done with this. Alright, so we need to make back to the HQ real quick. Because they want my help testing out the what is it? The snag machine they just built. Because apparently the old one got destroyed or something, I guess? I don't know. Yes, yes, don't care. Thank you. I would cut all this out if I could, but I'm not set up for that kind of stuff. I could probably do it on this new computer, but at the same time, I'm not sure. Where am I going? I guess I'm going up to his office, I guess? Yeah, because the old man's not usually in there. Figures. They're gonna make this longer than it really needs to be. But whatever. Alright, there we go. Kind of curious as to how this game is connected to the previous one. Pokemon Colosseum is rough, to say the least. It's definitely a harder game to play through than this one, and that's almost entirely because of the lack of decent Mons available in the game. You're basically stuck with, because the Colosseum came out before Gen 3, and then XD came out after Gen 3, right before Gen 4. So there were a few things that are in this game that actually make it somewhat viable compared to the first one. Most of the Mons that you can catch and use in this game are actually relatively viable Mons. Whereas Colosseum, there was literally a handful of them that were actually decent. And most of them, I believe, were legendaries. Basically, the legendary dogs were probably some of the most relevant Mons that you could catch, besides Eevee and Umbreon. So everything else was just not good as a Pokemon to try and use. Ever. Even if it is just story-based, they're not good Mons. So it was quite the difference having access to actually decent Mons in this game compared to others. Or compared to the other one. So I don't have a whole lot of love for the other one. It really is just a much harder version of this game. Because if you failed to catch a Shadowmon, it was gone for good. And you'd never have the chance to catch it again. Go ahead and go against every rule and regulation of trying to catch them on right here, right now, and just throw a fucking Pokeball at it. Yay. Alright. So, yeah, the major difference between the two games is the fact that XD has more Gen 3 Mons in it, so they're a little more viable as actual options in a fight. There are some Gen 2s that are relevant, like Houndoom. But most of them are just not worth the time and effort. So it's unfortunately just how things work. So all right. Ugh. Why? Leave me alone. Yeah, whatever. Alright, so now things kind of open up. We start moving around. We'll go to a gate next. Or no, not a gate. What is it? No, it is a gate, isn't it? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a gate. No, it's a gate village is the forest. What is the port? Anyway, we'll be going to the port next, so and we can get the moon shard that will let Eevee evolve into an Umbreon. So that'll be good. And then I'll finally have my first Shadowmon. Although Eevee's kind of proving to already be pretty much perfect for Gatan port. Okay. I know Gate was in there somewhere. I didn't realize it was... Yeah, okay. Gatan port. Alright. Ugh. Great. Control me around. Yay. Alright. So... I believe I can fight that dude up front. Kind of hoping that's the case. I need all the experience I can get at this point. You? Yeah. Okay. Never mind. I'd have thought maybe he'd have been up and at it about... Okay, I don't remember this. Oh, okay, never mind. Yeah, we're good. He gives me the memos that Crane's been working on. I never touch those. I seriously don't care. No to comport. Very it's very heavy shit storyline stuff going on over here. So yeah, if I actually ended up fighting Zook here at this point, I'd be screwed. I've got 2 Mons at level 11. I would absolutely be wrecked. And this guy is just an idiot for not realizing who his superiors are. He's an idiot, but you know, it is what it is. Yeah, bye. Jeez. First episode is always so heavy, story heavy, I wish I could just cut this shit out. But, whatever. I think at some point I'll write out all the rules and put that in the description. I just need to figure out the rest of my rules, because I've figured out most of it, I just don't know. I don't know all of my rules. I know I'm not going to allow items in the middle of combat just because I'm probably going to be overloaded anyway. I'm not trying to do a Nuzlocke kind of run. No. I'm just doing a monotype run. That's it. I'll try to not overlevel them, but I'm not making any promises. So, I'll do what I can, but I'm not going to guarantee that I'm not going to end up overleveled at some point in the game. More than likely, it'll be against Master Greeville, the final boss. Just because he's an absolute monster to try and fight against, even leveled. Especially considering the fact that he's got 7 Shadow Mons to try and go through. You can cancel one of them out by just throwing the Master Ball at it. That's probably the easiest way to deal with Lugia, but the other 6 you still have to go through a standard double battle with. Yeah, alright. Your Wonder of Eevee and all that. Yes. Alright, so I'm wanting the Moon Shard, because this is going to be a Dark Run. That's just how that is. Yay. I have a Moon Shard, now I just need to get it to level up. There's a couple of fights that I can get into, so that'll help a little bit. I think my first priority needs to be Poochyena, which is about at the top level of the tower here. Lighthouse. Oh, no, it's not a lighthouse. It's just a tower. That's weird. Usually a port like this would have a lighthouse, just so that ships out at sea in the middle of the night know where land is and they don't crash into it. I suppose there's a actual... I don't know. I don't know the layout of the city as well as I probably ought to know, seeing as how I've played this too many fucking times to not know, but you know, whatever. Is what it is. I'll deal with it. Actually, you know what? Before I get the item from him, I'm pretty sure I have free reign to move around after the fact, but... Alright, let's deal with him. Yeah, cool. Okay. Whismer and Meryl. Evie and Teddy Ursa. Again, this is kind of the reason why I'm allowing Shadows to also be involved. Just because availability isn't great. This is how my normal run would also start, so there's a lot of work that actually I can get out of this one, so. Alright, so let's get rid of Whismer first. Alright. And my non-Shadow Mons are probably going to get a crap ton of experience, at least early in, just because I'm not going to have a whole lot of purified dark types to work with. I mean, I'm going to have a second one here pretty soon, but then I'm basically going through all of a gate. That's pretty much it without a shadow. Or without another dark type. I get 2 more at the Cypher Lab. So there's a few options that I get. Some of them are way later than others though. So but oof. Meryl's a bulky boy. So, yeah, I'll be going through. There's one I can get through the Poke Spots, but that one I might have to actually grind out off screen to get them on, because it's not something easily picked up, honestly. Because I have to get one of the rare mons from the Poke Spot to then trade with Duking to get the mon that will eventually become a dark type. Way later down the line. Like, I mean, if I'm going to have it before I fight Grieville, I'm going to be over-leveled. Which I plan on being anyway, so that's just how that works. Oh, what is that? Is that a tract? No, that can't be a tract. Is that... Oh, it is a tract. Oh, shit. Alright, then. Guess I don't know my own game. Interesting. Oh, well, whatever. So... This way. all just to hop into this house and see if it's got anything for me. Probably not. Didn't think so. Eh. Yeah. Now I could catch Ladybug, but I'll do that after the fact. I need to prioritize getting a hold of Poochyena first. I don't think there's anything in this map either. Yeah, no. Alright. So, Pokeballs. There's a few more. Yay. Now up to 5. Yay. And now I can go to this tower and collect some of the treasures in here. I got a potion. Yay! Oh, hi there. Almost missed you. Oh, wow. Okay, that's a old paralyzed heal. I remember seeing that in my Shadow Challenge run. Yeah, that's way older than I expected it to be. Apparently I don't get another one the rest of the freaking run. An awakening, yay! Not that that's really gonna be all that helpful, but you know, whatever. I think there's a treasure up there. No? Okay. That's too bad. Alright. Now, fight her. Get a hold of that Poochyena. It'd be funny if this was the last one that you caught. It'd just be like, yeah, we're gonna save Poochyena for the very last Shadowmon to catch, and then have a fucking Maror B show up at the top here, literally right after that. Tackle on Poochyena, Shadow Blitz, too bad. Yeah, Poochyena's a decent level, so I didn't notice that Teddiursa got into a reverse mode. Okay then. Ow. Right here. I can have both of them attack him. Perfect. Or her, my bad. Attack her. And then from this point forward, I can just throw balls and hope I catch it. I mean, it's a Poochyena. It should be pretty much a guarantee that I catch it at this point. I certainly wasn't going to try and pull a Dr. Crane, you know, or Professor Crane. I don't know. I wasn't going to pull a Crane and try and throw the ball literally at full freaking health. That's just asking to waste Pokeballs. Shit. Teddiursa, I think, is the only one that is a guaranteed catch at full health. And that's because it's entirely based on story. Alright. Yay. Alright. rearranging my team a little here. There we go. No, take the elevator down. I'll probably go to the Poke Center and heal up real quick. And then go and catch Ladybug. Because Poochyena is absolutely wrecked. And I don't think she would last in an actual fight. Alright. Jeez. Wasting more time doing this. Really wish I could speed things up. Or cut it out. One of the two. Shadowmons are almost specifically going to be held back until... unless Shadowmons are involved. Kind of thing. So... the idea is I'll use my Shadowmons to weaken opponent Shadowmons so that I can catch those Shadowmons. Yes, I know I said Shadowmons a lot, but you know, whatever. Shidmon? Should I call them Shidmons instead? Alright. Eevee and Poochyena. And that Ladybug is a Shadow. Alright, so... let's just bum rush that Tailo, take it out. Yeah, that wasn't really much. Bye. Alright. Try and get Ladybug here. I mean, if I really wanted to weaken her, I'll probably use Bite just so it wouldn't have Stab, but it is a higher power than Tackle. And it would just trade off, I think. It'd be roughly the same power either way. So. Okay. Let's just repeat the turn. That should weaken it enough. Okay, that did way more damage than I was expecting it to. That shouldn't take it out. Perfect. Literally, I could not drop its health any lower than it already is. So, gonna do Sand Attack. Yeah. And throw a Pokeball. Because that's just what I'm gonna do. So, I was actually at 8 when I picked up, or 7? Yeah, I was at 7 when I picked up 3. Now I'm back down to 5. Yay! I caught the most useless one in the game. I call Ladybug the worst mon in the game, but when I finally do my flying challenge run, it's literally gonna be the only thing I'm gonna use early game. This is why I have to allow Shadowmons to be part of the team, because otherwise I'm stuck with Lediba for a long time. I get access to 3 other flying Mons after I get to Pyrite. So I have to go through all of the Cypher lab with just Lediba. I ain't that masochistic, thank you very much. That would be absolute hell without Shadowmons to back Lediba up. Because fucking hell. I'm not even so sure Lediba could actually fight in any of those battles. It's going to be the front runner, but it's going to get absolutely wrecked every fight. So, yay, I guess? I don't know. Alright, so, yay. Look at that, the Nintendo logo. Cool. I always found that funny. Alright. Some more memos. Yay. Don't care. Alright. Now we go up to where Lily last was. Give them the piece they needed. It's kind of a lie, but you know, whatever. I really ought not be spamming with the B button. Oh god, no. I'm not about to sit here and wait for the fucking Purify chamber. No, screw that. Yeet myself out of this building here. Yeet. Alright, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and call that good on this episode here. So do I save? Or do I use save states? I think I'm going to go ahead and use save states just so that I don't have to worry about messing up a save file. So, save state, save slot. We'll use slot 10. For dark. Cool. Alright. With that, that'll be... I think we'll go ahead and call that good for this episode. Thank you guys so much for joining me on this not so shadowy shadow run of Pokemon XD. Well, dark, not so dark run of Pokemon XD. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.